your mind working against you, turning against you? It may look like that, but is it? So this is the question we're going to explore today. So everybody's had the experience of what we call the inner critic. You know, you're just not that good. Other people are better than you. You're flawed, broken, damaged goods. You don't have the smarts, the education, the connections, and other people are just better than you. It's pretty brutal. We even have names for these conditions. So here are a few of them. Imposter syndrome. Our thoughts telling us that we don't deserve our success. It was a luck or a fluke, or somebody just liked you. Low self-esteem. Our thoughts are telling us that we're unworthy, unfit, that we don't belong. Intimidation. Our thoughts are telling us that other people have more power, have more influence, are better, smarter than we are. Lacking confidence. Our thoughts are telling us that we're not capable, competent, or deserving of respect. Self-doubt, second-guessing. Our thoughts are telling us that we're not capable of making sound decisions. We feel discouraged, fearful, disheartened. We could even feel angry, resentful, bitter. What we haven't understood up to now is where feelings actually come from. We've been led to believe that feelings come from outside circumstances, that person, that situation, that event, or that individual that we find annoying or off-putting. We've been led to believe that something or somebody makes us feel the way we do, and that we have the power to make other people feel a certain way. And while it may look like that, it's just not how it works. More recently, it was discovered that the only thing we're feeling is our thinking in the moment. I'm going to say that again because it might sound quite radical. And you might see that, oh, yeah, sometimes I realize I get caught up in my head and I start worrying about something or feeling frustrated about something. But other times I'm pretty sure it's that event or that circumstance, except that it's not. 100% of the time, we're feeling our thinking moment to moment. It's part of the genius of our psychological design that we have this capacity to feel what we think, and that the feelings are kind of like a feedback mechanism to let us know the quality and the quantity of our thinking. So the traffic jam can't cause us to feel annoyed or upset, but are thinking that this shouldn't be happening, or this is not a good time, or this is an inconvenience. That's what creates the feeling of ugh. The disappointment you feel at the time and something actually happened is real. But the disappointment you continue to feel is created by your own thinking about the situation. So every time we recall it, we can feel that disappointment or that upset or that hurt. It's not happening in the moment, but our experience in the moment is happening because we're bringing it through via our thought. The person who cut you off in line can't make you feel angry, but you're thinking about that person can be like, oh, how insensitive or how annoying this is, or that person's not paying attention, or we can have thinking about, oh, that person must be, maybe they're in a difficult situation, they're caught up in something, they're worried about something, and they're just not present to what's happening now. So we can have a very different experience of identical situation. And it's through the filtering of our thoughts, expectations, beliefs that we have a different experience of that situation or that event. So as it turns out, feelings are probably one of the most important aspects of what I call our psychological engineering. They are the mechanism that give us real-time feedback as to what we're up to, where our thoughts are going, where we use the powering of mind, the power of our thoughts. So example is if we touch a hot stove, it's like, right? There's a sensation, it's hot, like take your hand away. When we're traveling down a highway in the middle of the lane, it's pretty smooth. But we get over on the rumble strips, and it's just like, oh, and it brings us back to the center of the road where it's smooth sailing. But when we have thoughts that we feel hopeless or discouraged or frustrated, our feelings are letting us know that we're paying attention to thoughts which are not helpful. So that's the simplicity and the miracle and the magic of feelings. It lets us know kind of what we're up to. It lets us know where we're using the power of our mind, the power of our thoughts to create a temporary real-time experience for ourselves where we can feel discouraged, we can feel upset, we can feel annoyed. But what's really happening is we're in the experience of that type of thinking. And if you notice when that thoughts move off, you come back to the present moment. It's like you feel more at peace, more at ease. You can carry on with things. You can take the next step. So it's not about controlling or managing our thinking. It's about recognizing that we can unknowingly slip into negative thinking. So recognizing our uncomfortable feelings is what moves us off the rumble strips and back into the center of the road where it's easy, peaceful, smooth sailing. But when we continue to focus on what we call intrusive thinking, it's about understanding that we're essentially gaslighting ourselves. Like we continue to think those thoughts or ruminate on those thoughts or obsess about those thoughts and continuing over and over to create that experience of disappointment or discouragement or overwhelm without understanding that the feelings themselves are your early warning system, the radar to the mind. It's like, you're paying attention to this thinking that's creating this experience for you, which is not pleasant, it's not welcomed, and it's not useful. So our mind is actually not turning against it. It's not working against us. It's actually always working for us. It's always letting you know when you're close to the heat, when you're on the rumple strips of your thinking, so you can understand that you can move back to the center of the road where you have that presence of mind, you have that creative power to deal with anything that's in front of you. You have that inner knowing to kind of trust yourself to make decisions. You have that capability to do whatever you set yourself up to do. And when we engage in that self-depreciating thinking, it diminishes our capacity. You can feel the energy goes down. We don't have that clarity of mind that helps us make good decisions, to take purposeful action. And so if you really see that the mind is always working for us, it's always on our side, but it has this mechanism that lets us know when we've kind of gone off on the side of the road, onto the bumps, onto the place where you're not comfortable. Alternatively, nice feelings let us know when we are in the middle of the road. Some people call it like a flow state. Things are enjoyable, they're effortless. Things come and go, whatever is there in front of us, we can deal with, we can manage, and we can negotiate life with much more ease and grace. So when you get a feel for it, and it's all in the feeling, is like recognizing that your feeling state, your emotions, your moods are always just giving you really helpful, useful feedback. And so not to try to mask them or make them bad or wrong or think that they're appropriate or something that you should ignore or try to fix. It's like, no, wait a minute. This is how you're being guided, informed, nudged, inspired to get back on in a place in your life where things feel much more effortless and enjoyable. So is your mind working against you? No. Is it working for you in ways that we didn't understand before? Absolutely. So feelings are your friend, even though sometimes they feel kind of yucky and undesirable. And it's like, oh, I don't like feeling this. But all they're ever doing is guiding it back to our present moment, to that sense of ease, to that sense of grace, and a sense of our own capabilities and capacities.